Don't look away. Donald Trump has been caught on film yet again. We have the tape. We have the receipts. We have the photographs as Donald Trump is sending his Gestapo, his militarized ICE forces to harass, attack, intimidate, and inflict real pain on the American people. I want to show you what went down. This is in Illinois. This is at that Broadview detention facility in the suburbs of Chicago. Take a look at what's happening now on an almost daily basis right there. Again, don't look away. Let's play this clip.
Come here, come here.
Next, I want to show you what that Broadview facility looks like during the daytime. You saw the previous clip at nighttime. Again, this is how ICE is treating peaceful protesters there. Play this clip.
She's getting inside! She's getting inside! You're gonna... Get your bull! What's her name?
You can see as priests are showing up there, they're getting maced and attacked. You see in that photo right there. In this next video, I want to show you, this is in Plymouth County, Massachusetts. You'll see ICE targeting a husband of a local immigration attorney. They sent him to the hospital after a brutal arrest. You see agents sideswiped his car driving to work. They shattered his car window and they dragged him out. He gave agents his ID, but he just put it in their pocket. They pointed the taser at his face instead. Quote, his neck just snapped when they tried to take him, according to his wife. He had to be rushed by ambulance to a hospital. Edgar Hernan Elias Escobar legally adjusted his immigration status after marrying Leslie Perella Gonzalez, a U.S. citizen and immigration attorney. He is currently detained at the ICE detention center located in Plymouth County, Massachusetts. Let's play this clip.
He was on his way to work as a roofer Wednesday morning when ICE agents stopped him.
My husband rolled down the window enough to be able to give him his license. The man in the Detroit baseball mask took his ID, put it in his pocket, did not look at it.
According to ICE officials, Escobar refused to comply with commands.
My husband wanted to know who he was, why he was being stopped.
Surveillance video shows a struggle. Later, the 31-year-old is on a stretcher to the hospital.
Hernan is a hard worker. He has never done anything wrong or evil. He is the kindest person I know.
Without any criminal record and married to a U.S. citizen, Escobar has a pending petition to become a permanent resident. But a policy change allows ICE to arrest immigrants as the legal process plays out.
It's just deeply concerning that we're at this point in our democracy, in our government, where you can't assert your legal rights without jeopardizing your physical safety. And I think we're only going to see more of it.
I don't think legal status has anything to do with it. I think the color of your skin matters.
Now, yesterday, ICE officials, in response to our request, defended the stop, saying that they took appropriate action to use the minimum amount of force necessary to resolve the situation. Now, his attorneys are planning, it's unclear when this would happen, but they are planning to request that he be released while the legal process plays out.
In this next clip I'm going to share with you, ICE detained a second father on back-to-back days just blocks from an elementary school in North Portland. Wife and 6 children are now too scared to leave their house, relying on friends to deliver food. Otherwise, they will starve to death based on ICE's actions. Quote, "They're still watching," she said. "They remind me of piranhas, looking for something to feed on us." I want you to watch as ICE agents arrest 2 fathers in North Portland on back-to-back days. They're still watching. Piranhas. Here, play this clip.
ICE agents took another man, Rafael Arreola Caballero, into custody, also in North Portland.
When I found out what they did to my dad, it was bad.
We talked with Rafael's 21-year-old daughter. She did not want to share her name or show her face on camera, concerned for her safety.
My dad was leaving for work. He takes the same route every day, and I told him in the morning because my sister told us there's cars with no plates, very dark tinted windows around the area by the soccer field near your house. And I want to tell my dad, and I was like, yeah, tell my dad. I was like, I'll text him too. I'll let him know that there's people that can cause danger to him. I texted my dad, never got a response.
40 minutes later, she says ICE agents broke the window of her father's car.
They were covering their faces, never told my dad who they were. They were just asking him to get out of the car, to get out, that if he didn't get out, they were going to pop his window. They popped his window and the car is destroyed from that incident. They just left the car, took keys, they took my dad's wallet, they took everything, just left his hat, his coffee cup, and peanuts that he took to work yesterday. My dad offered to give him the red card that they offer for anybody who was undocumented, and they completely ignored every right on that card.
So where is your dad now?
He is being detained at the Tacoma Processing Center right now. They hurt my dad. My dad had his surgery about 3 weeks ago to help his elbow get better from arthritis. Yesterday, he still has stitches in his elbow. He's hurt. I know he is.
She says Rafael moved from Mexico to America 20 years ago when she was 3 months old.
Because the situation that we live in Mexico is very, very bad at the moment, which is why we're trying to fight for my dad's case. There's a lot of shootings, killings, and massacres in the area where we live. Mm-hmm. It's not safe for my dad.
Her father is undocumented, and it's now up to her to take care of the family, she says.
Right now, I have this big responsibility to look after all my siblings, after my mom.
It's a heavy weight.
And it gets hard. I'm still trying to get used to the presence of my dad not being here. My little sister is always asking me, where's dad, where's dad? And I don't know what to tell her besides I'm looking for him and I don't know where I'm going to find him, but I'll let you know when I do.
She and her family are not leaving the house and are relying on friends to drop off food and take her younger siblings to school.
Right now, I am not going to work for the same reason that those people are still roaming these roads. They are still watching. They're still watching every move that everybody does around here, no matter who it is. They remind me of piranhas when they're looking for something to feed on.
That woman we just heard from says her mother is already planning to move back to Mexico if her father is deported, despite how dangerous she says it is where they're from. We reached out to ICE about both of these cases, and they have not responded to our request.
Do you know how many jobs have been threatened or lost due to the Trump administration's closures of clean energy projects in the last 6 months or so, the first half of this year?
I'm not aware of any such analysis.
91,000.
That was AOC grilling Jeff Novak, the Department of Energy's acting general counsel, during a recent hearing. This is Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Let me give you a quick climate update, then we'll get back to our report. The Trump administration has been on a tear against renewable energy. Most recently, it issued a stop work order on the nearly completed Revolution wind farm off the Rhode Island coast, which would have powered 350,000 households in Rhode Island and Connecticut. The administration also just killed a battery company in Michigan, canceling 600 jobs. Fortescue canceled its planned $210 million EV battery factory in Detroit, blaming policy settings and the elimination of critical tax credits in Trump and Republicans' budget bill. The announcement came days after Trump's policies contributed to the shutdown of battery startup Natron Energy, which laid off 37 employees at its manufacturing facility in Holland, Michigan. Trump also plans to revoke federal permitting for a Maryland wind farm that would have powered 718,000 homes and supported more than 1,300 jobs. As AOC pointed out, Trump's attacks on clean energy are not only devastating for our environment, but they're also job killers. Here's what AOC outlined. In Colorado's 8th district, a company canceled a $190 million battery plant. In that same district, another company canceled plans to build solar panels, scrapping a $250 million investment and up to 900 jobs. In Georgia's 12th district, an EV plant was canceled. In another Georgia town with a population of 157 people, 166 jobs were lost, more jobs than people in the town because of Trump's war on clean energy. In that same district, a copper foil manufacturing plant went bankrupt, costing Augusta, Georgia 350 jobs. In South Carolina, construction of an EV plant was halted, killing 250 jobs. Now, the Trump administration continues to play dumb, claiming that nobody cares about the environment or these jobs. So here is my ask to you. Share this information and let us know in the comments your thoughts on the climate and this report. I look forward to reading everything that you have to say. Okay, Ben, back to you.
In this next video, I'm going to show you ICE handcuffed a man bloodied and injured during their arrest in front of kids trying to walk to school. 5 agents shattered his window, dragged him out of the car, and pinned him to the ground, all during morning school drop-off with children walking around them on the sidewalk. Neighbors say the trunk belonged to a man who allowed relatives to use it for landscaping. Andres Cortez Mendez is accused by ICE of having a criminal record. However, local reporters found the names on some of the court records are spelled differently. He is currently detained at the ICE Processing Center in Adelanto, California. Let's play it.
Caught on camera, federal immigration officers arrest a man in an Oxnard neighborhood. It happened Wednesday morning at the intersection of Guava and E Streets. You can see masked ICE officers smash the window of a pickup truck and then pull out a man. A 5th officer joins them after the man is taken to the ground. The arrest happening as some children in the neighborhood were walking to school. Neighbors say they recognized the truck as belonging to a local man who allowed his relative to use it for landscaping. They also say the man appeared to be injured and they saw blood during the arrest. The Department of Homeland Security says the man is Andres Cortez Mendez, who had been previously removed from the U.S. 4 times and had 4 criminal convictions for driving under the influence and 1 for assault with a deadly weapon. DHS also says Ventura County refused to honor an ICE arrest detainer for Cortez Mendez. We were able to find at least 1 DUI conviction from the year 2000 for an Andres Cortez Mendez in Ventura County court records, as well as a misdemeanor issued in Oxnard in May of this year for driving without a license. However, court records spelled Cortez with an S instead of a Z.
In this next clip, I'm going to show you ICE raid a Mexican restaurant based on a, quote, anonymous tip. They forced the restaurant to close until at least October. Agents confiscated equipment needed to stay open, even after the owner says he cooperated for several months, and we are clean of everything that has been said. No undocumented workers were reported arrested by the sheriff's department. ICE later claimed to have detained 2 workers. The owner, Luis Flores, thanked the community for its support after a large crowd rushed to the scene to protest. The incident occurred at the Hacienda Real restaurant in Frisco, Colorado. Here, play this clip.
To date, no arrests coming out of the Hacienda Real Mexican restaurant here. I spoke with the owner who says that the people in here earlier today, federal agents, were asking for documentation on his employees.
What started as this, a local favorite restaurant being blocked with crime tape and agents outside, evolved into this, an impromptu protest over immigration policies nationwide, while agents tell us they executed a federal criminal search warrant from a Homeland Security investigation, which is different than a civil immigration enforcement operation.
I don't think it matters how this lands. People are going to live in worry. They were living in worry last week, the week before, pretty much forever, and now more.
That's Summit County School District Superintendent, Dr. Tony Bird. He came by to check out what was going on.
And then I decided to have a conversation with the gentleman here and just tell them I just need you to know you're really disrupting the community. We have a lot of crying kids and families right now.
The scene grew as more onlookers and recorders showed up, voicing their frustration with immigration enforcement in general. Finally, agents brought out a few things in evidence bags and a pair of computer towers, which they took with them. As agents started to leave in their cars, people started grabbing the crime scene tape left behind by officers at the restaurant and trying to attach it to their cars, telling them to pick up their trash and blocking the road. I spoke with the owner right after this, who told me agents were looking for information on his employees.
He told me that's when they come and see the report for all the employees, take the papers and everything.
And he had a message for everyone out front of his restaurant today.
And that's one. Thank you for support. We're going to stay outside. And I don't know. That's just too hard.
The restaurant did just issue this notice on Facebook and social media. Dear community, we wanted to share with you that Hacienda Real is currently going through a process that began after an anonymous call was made reporting that we had undocumented workers in our restaurant. For several months, we have been cooperating with the authorities and providing all documents requested by ICE. Unfortunately, this process led to a broader inspection of the restaurant. We find peace in knowing that for more than 22 years, we have worked with honesty. We need to hear back from a statement from ICE. We requested some information from them earlier today when they were out in front of the restaurant. We will let you know what we hear. Live in Frisco, Spencer Wilson covering Colorado First.
Now, in this next clip, I'm going to show you shout out to Ricardo Salvador Miranda for capturing this. You'll see as a peaceful protester on the street is calling the ICE agents out here. Take a look at what happened. Play this clip.
Where's your ID? Where's your badge? Why did your face tell me? What the fuck are you scared of? Because I'm ugly. Because you're ugly? Yeah, we knew that. We knew that. Look at this. Look at this fucking picture right here. Yeah, why do you have your face covered? Because you want to drag people away without them knowing? Without them knowing what you do? What's your name? Why do you have zip ties? Who are you gonna arrest? Who are you gonna disappear? Yeah, you got crazy eyes. You know, one of your colleagues just told me who loves the Proud Boys because they love America. Do you agree? Do you like the fucking Proud Boys? Do you like white supremacists? Look at all these fucking bitches walking up and down, up and down, up and down. Why are you so embarrassed for the work that you're doing, huh? Why are you so embarrassed? You like it? No, absolutely not. Pull your neck gaiter down to the top. Until then, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Fuck you. That cannot be an official issue tactic. That cannot be official issue. I refuse to believe that's official issue. Come on now. Say you little punk, how long have you been with that? How long? 3 days? Look at that shit. No way that's fucking real, bro. Look at that shit. That can't stop anything. Go fuck yourself. You're a bunch of fake ass white supremacist bitches. Look at this one. He looks like Patriot Front. Look at his neck gaiter right there. That is the same blue. That must be Patriot Front. Oh, look at this new one over here. Look at her. What are you, a skinwalker? What the fuck? Is that even an official issue shirt? Look at that shit. Diplomatic security. Diplomatic security. Come on now. We're gonna come for you too. Especially women. Especially people of color. Look at this. She just had a peace sign. She's fine with being part of this fascist regime. Unmarked cars. No ID. No badge. No ID. No nothing. Half of these plate carriers are fake. You can't say those are real. I can't stop shit. These people were probably just joined yesterday. Look at that. And they're being collaborated with by the MPD. That's right. Get in your little Nazi-ass car. Get fucking moving. Keep fucking moving. Look at this little pussy-ass bitches over here. Look at his face. Look at his ugly-ass face. It's all covered because he's so fucking scared.
And folks, that was at nighttime. I'll show you what it looks like during the daytime as people in these communities that are being ripped apart by ICE, they can't take it anymore, and they're calling out ICE. There's some profanity here. I want to flag that for you. I'm obviously, I don't like to use profanity on this network, but I think it's important to show you real videos of what's happening in our country. So here's an example of that. Play this clip.
These bitches are with ICE. Fuck them. Fuck you. No, bitch. No. Oh, are you actually with ICE then? Are you saying that? No, you can't unless you're with a law enforcement agency. Are you with a law enforcement agency, you cunt? Where are you from, bitch? I asked you, you lied and said you were with lived in Mount Pleasant. Are you a liar? Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, you want to identify it. That's cool. Yeah, you can't tell me shit if you don't show me an ID, you cunt. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Fuck you.
Do you feel unwelcome yet?
Yeah, you should feel unwelcome.
That's the point.
Yeah. Why don't you go home and cry? Why don't you get a real job, you bitches?
I don't want to go there, but I do want to say that a lot of Nazis after the war did.
Yeah, they didn't do great.
A lot of them did commit
Yeah.
suicide.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Shameful.
Bye-bye. Leave. Nobody likes you.
Okay. I mean, I hope those student loan payments are worth it.
Yeah, nobody likes you. Nobody loves you.
They didn't go to college. Oh, let's be real, yeah. Feeling good about ourselves?
Yeah, get out of my neighborhood. Get the fuck out.
There you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe and let's get to 6 million. Thanks for watching. New Meidas merch. Head to store.meidastouch.com today and get yourself the best pro-democracy gear and show your support. That's store.meidastouch.com.